Hey crawlers, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Guys, today I have 4 block swapper designs. I've gotten many requests for tutorials on block swappers, and I couldn't just pick one. So instead I made a few designs, and of course there's an oldie but goodie, and we're gonna go ahead and go over that one too. Alright guys, so here we go. Here is the first design. It is a design 1. By the way guys, you can easily just use the annotations on the video here, and you can just go ahead and skip to the tutorial that you would like. So here is design number 1. Design number 1 is a floor is a flush with the floor block swapper. You can see here. And it works by the push of a button, and here is the profile. It is quite easy. Now, if you guys notice that I do have this redstone block here, this is specifically just for input purposes. All of these designs work with the latest snapshots and 1.4.7, so you don't have to worry about that. I will also make sure to make a note of each design of wiring for these, depending on what version you're using. So if you're using 1.47, you're going to be good to go. And moving on to the second design, we have here is a flush with the wall design. However, this design is designed to flush with either this level of a floor or this level with a floor. So right in the corner. And it is quite quick, so it is a pretty cool design. This one was designed by me. This was the design that was not designed by me. All the rest are designed by me. And this one right here actually uses my Roku, or most commonly known as the ABBA switch, in order to get this sucker working. So yeah, this is an interesting design. You can use a pressure plate to power this, or you can use a lever to power it, whichever one you'd prefer. Alright, design 3. Now this one is also a flush with the wall design, but this one actually can sit completely flush. It's not designed for this corner, although you can use it for that. You can see that it pops out like right there. So let's go ahead and check out the profile for this design. I really like this. It's nice, sweet, it's compact. It's really cool. The only thing I didn't like about this design, even though most people aren't going to use this particular way to wire it, with this button here at the bottom, I decided to go ahead and try something a little bit different. And basically, this fourth design is the same thing as this one over here. However, it's just with the button on top. But the wiring is quite a bit different, as you can see. And that is pretty much it for the designs. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the tutorials. Alright guys, this is the first design that we're going to be working on here. If you guys don't remember, which I think you do, it's this one right here. And okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is place our pistons. It's usually the easiest. So what we got here is a 5x4 platform here on the bottom, so you guys can kind of get a reference here of what's going on. And so let's go ahead and just do this. I'm gonna place a piston here, just one block from the end, and a piston there. Those are both regular pistons, not sticky pistons. Now I just need to build this out and put a piston right here in the middle of them, one block below. Now here we are going to want to put whatever block we're going to use for this system. So whatever block switching you're going to use, we have a workbench here and just your standard in the floor block. Now for this design guys, you aren't going to be able to use a transparent block, because this relies on the fact that you will be able to power objects through whatever it is you're switching. So it needs to be a block that you can put power through. So just a heads up. Then you, on the other side of those, you want to put a block, redstone on top of that, and then a block on the sides there. Then over on the other, that's pretty much it for the other side. Now this side, you want to put a block over here and a block over here, and we're gonna put a repeater Alright, now what's next? We got that, and that. Next should be a block right here. And then a block in right on that block. Yes, that sounds good. Now under here, you want to break out this block, place a torch. And then on the face of this block, you want to place a torch right there as well. Put 2 blocks on the other side with redstone right there. And this right here, this is a great way to test to see if this is working. Right here is the basic mechanic. So at this point, you will know if you are building it correctly. Block right here with redstone on top, and then a sticky piston with a redstone block on it right there, and that is probably about as compact you can get. There's also another method to doing this using using this piston without the redstone block. You just put a regular block, and then over here you'll put like a redstone torch, and that right there will act the same way. So those are the different kinds of ways you guys can power this design. Alright guys, so that's it for the design number 1. Let's move on to design number 2. Alright guys, now we are working with design number 2. If you guys forgot what that one was, this is the one where it has the pressure plate to activate, or you can use the lever to activate it. Either one is fine. Nice and compact. Okay, so this... Oh, let me go ahead and show you guys this real quick. This is this design right here. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we want to hook up our pistons. This one uses 2 sticky pistons, and that is the block we're going to be switching. So what you're going to want to do is, not right there, but right here is where you're going to want the block. And then on top of that, let's just go ahead and throw the block that we're going to want to use as a block switcher. And then the other one you're going to want to put is right here, same distance as the other one, but above it. And then on this one, you're going to put whatever it is you want in your wall. It might be vice versa, to be honest. I'm not quite sure at this moment, so you may have to switch those 2 around, but we'll see. Next, you want to put a block. Gotta love the rain. Does it every time. You want to put a block in front of that piston. Go out 1 and up. Then keep going into this little square. Out 1 or out 2 and then up. Oh, not good. And then go out 2 and up. Man, I keep falling. Out 2 and then up. Then you get this little sort of tower looking design. These blocks right here are unnecessary, and so you do not need them. Break them out. And then now right here we need to place our repeaters. Standing in this corner right here, what you're going to want to do... Oh, I'm sorry, wrong corner. Standing in this corner right here, you're going to want to place a repeater facing out that way and a repeater facing out that way. Then you want to just follow to the left and just keep placing repeaters in the other direction. On this back repeater, you want to set that sucker to 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and replace this because I should not have broken that. And okay, so next you want to put a repeater right, or a torch, my bad. A torch right there. That's going to power that unit. And then on this side, you are going to want to place a piece of redstone right there. Alright, so first you want to use, let's see. Trying to remember, go like this. Right here. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry guys, hold on. Right there. And then you want to place a block on that piston. Then you want to put a repeater, or not a repeater, a torch right here. And so that's that section. So when that piston gets pushed down, it will power the unit. And then here you want to put a sticky piston right there with a block, and on top of that, or right here, you want to have a piston. No, not right there. How did I do this? Hold on. Hold some horses. Went that way. I can't use that. Oh, my bad. Here it is. I was like, what did I do wrong? Okay, now if you notice that pushed out like that, that's because on this design, you don't want this dot. You actually want to run this up by one more on this side. So, and now if we were to use this lever, there we go. Everything is working great. And now I'm going to show you guys how to set up the version using the new snapshot, which is whatever. Actually, it was closer than I thought. All you do is replace this little guy with a redstone block. There you go. And this is no longer necessary. That piece of whatever there. I'm pretty sure it isn't. No, it is. It is. It is still necessary. I've been working on a bunch of different designs, guys. I apologize. So yeah, you want that redstone right up there. And that right there is just the slight differences between the 1.4.7 and the latest snapshot. Now this part right here works with either, of course, the pressure plate. So basically you're just bringing the power out and through here. Redstone, redstone, redstone. Repeater and repeater. If you are using the snapshot, I highly suggest using the comparators instead, because they don't have the same tick. They're actually a lot shorter, so they will go faster. So it's a lesser delay, but both will work and none of them will interfere with each other. There we go. That's the tutorial for design number 2. Alright guys, now we are on to design number 3. In case you guys missed it the first time, here we go. Basic simple design. This is the one with the button on the bottom. That's the design with the button on the top. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, actually let me go ahead and show you the profile real quick. Profile. Alright, so this design is going to switch that block right there. You are going to want to use some non-sticky pistons, which I don't have. There we go. I just have a tendency to get rid of blocks I don't need. I mean, that I need. There we go. Wait. That's not what I wanted. What am I doing? I'm silly. There. No. There. Sorry about this, guys. My son distracted me right before this, and I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so right here, you got your open space, and over here you got a piston right there, and a sticky piston one block out facing into that block. From here, like always, we want to place the block that we're going to be switching. So place that block there, and then replace it with the block that you are going to be replacing it with. So we're going to put that one right there. Next thing we want to do, guys, to be honest, I'm not trying to remember. Okay, I'm pretty sure it goes like this. You want to, just like the other design, you want to put blocks out right here, and these are going to have a repeater facing in to those blocks, and then over here underneath whatever block it is you have right here, I have a crafting bench, you want to place a redstone dot on a block. Why don't I have redstone? Redstone. Then you want to put a block right there. That's going to power that piston. And then over here, where you want to do exactly the same thing, just keep in mind that you don't have a block up there to show you where to place it. So just make sure it's in front of that repeater, one block below, and then place a block underneath that piston. Easy. All right, guys, you want to put a block right there on the back of those repeaters, and then a block in between those and one below. And what you want to do here is actually, I don't even have it on me, grab a block right there, the redstone torch. Oh, you okay? Oh, he's still sick, guys. He's still sick. Put some redstone torches right there on the sides. And let's see, right here below that, you want to put another redstone torch. So that one is powering those two. Then on this side, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You have to get inside here and place a redstone torch right there. Not on that back wall. That can be easily get confused. Like, hey, why is that got to be there? Trust me, torch right there on that block. Then from here, this is where it's easy cakes. Okay, we just bring this out. Use a... Actually, we don't need to have a repeater here. Just realized that. Let's place a block right there. So you want to do is just right click on the face of that that torch and then place a block. Put a piece of redstone right there on that block. And then yeah, right there, and then one more piece of redstone, and there you go. There you have it. Let's get our button. And that did it right there. Alright guys, now we are on to design number 4. If you guys don't remember this design, basically the same as that one, button on top. So the wiring's just a little bit different. Alright. Now what you guys want to do, this is where your button's going to be. It's gonna be right there. So our opening, our switcher is gonna be right here in the center. You're gonna want to grab some sticky pistons and some non-sticky pistons. Alright, so here's our opening. You're going to want to put a piston right here and another one right here, which is a block away from this opening. Next thing you want to do is build this out a little bit and put a sticky piston right there. So it's very similar to the last design if you guys built the last one. And then right here you are going to want to place the blocks that you're going to be switching. So in my case I am using... as soon as I can find it, crafting bench and quartz. Now, here we are going to want to do the same thing we did in the last design. Okay, we want to bring this down below the crafting bench by 1 block. So we can put a redstone dot there. And on the right here, we want to put another block, which is right underneath the piston. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, block underneath the piston, and bring up another block out, and with a redstone dot right on top of that. Now we're gonna go ahead and shift and right click the pieces of redstone. Alright, and then here we want to put repeaters right on top. Now this is pretty much the basics of the other design as well, this one right here. But now we want to power it from the top, so we're gonna place a redstone torch right here coming out of this block that we have our button on. We're gonna go ahead and place a block on top of it and in front of it, and then a redstone repeater facing out. Alright, right here with the repeaters on the outside. Oh, god damn it, repeaters. The torches on the outside and these here. Now if we change these to 2 ticks, that right there is going to work just fine. Just it has an issue and it just doesn't like it for some reason when it's on 1 tick at that particular level. Not 100% sure. So let me go ahead and remove this, and I'll show you guys how to fix it to the other version if you guys want it that way. So basically place a block in front of that repeater, torch on either side, and then over here you want to put a block on the rear side with a redstone dot, rear side, redstone dot, and you are good. These are set to 1. You're good to go. Alright guys, that is it for today. If you guys didn't like that design, go ahead and check out one of the others. And yeah, hope you guys like this. If you guys like this, please like, favorite, thumbs up, all that stuff. Really appreciate it. Always helps. And as always guys, keep crawling and peace out.